and welcome back to Pwnery's Penny Arcade, and this is Season 4 of the Long Dark Sandbox Survival. This is a game that you will probably want to go back and see the first 3 seasons of my Sandbox Survival playthrough, but we're going to continue, and essentially the way this works is you start off in a random map, and you have to maneuver around and try to survive the elements and the wildlife and starvation, basically. It's been a while since I sat down to this, and honestly, it's actually been a while since I've sat down and did a bit of recording. If you are a regular in the Week in Review show, I kind of touched up on it a little bit, and it's been a bit of a rough month, if I'm honest. But anyway, from where I left you last, we're actually in Pleasant Valley. I stopped the season uh, getting here. So I think what we're going to try to do this season is we're going to get through Pleasant Valley as much as possible for loots, and then we will work our way over to, I believe Timberwolf Mountain is what my ultimate goal was to do. Yeah. So we're going to work our way over to Timberwolf Mountain eventually, and I did do the update, and I did a kicking it old school to play the first 30-ish minutes of episode 4 of the story mode, which I just finished a couple days ago, and it was quite good. Like, the story is becoming very good. So, if you haven't played it before, this game has been out since 2014, if I'm not mistaken, and the developers are amazingly continuing on with additions and modifications and more story mode. And it's really good. I mean, for a small developer, this is a masterpiece in terms of quality of content. And the cool thing is all the money you donate actually goes to conservation for Greater Canada, which is nice. So anyway, yeah, we're here at Pleasant Valley, right about this area here
I
where my
would do
mouse is.
anything for a drink right now.
And we're going to work our way up to Timberwolf Mountain because I want to show you the top of the mountain. And I believe Ash Canyon is where episode 4 goes, which I have explored quite a bit in the story mode, so maybe if I do a season 6, we'll do that. But ultimately what I'd like to do is I'd like to show you at least all the maps before we close out for this game, because this is actually a really good game. So anyway, I've wasted enough of your time with intros. Let's see how our condition is, because I have not played this in a while. Alright, so we're thirsty, we're a little tired, we're a little hungry, but we have the well-fed bonus. And it looks like I'm pretty well outfitted. Wow. Okay. Okay, yeah, I remember. I made these. And man, it'd be really nice to get another set of long johns, but I don't think I'll get them. So, I mean, yeah, we're pretty well kitted out, actually. Feeling pretty good about this. I think I also have this game set up where I don't have carry weight, so we're going to be a little overloaded, but it's mainly just to show you the game itself in terms of um, points of interest. We still have to survive against the elements. We still have to survive against animal attacks. We can still technically starve to death if we don't find food. So it's not like we're... Okay, the only advantage we really have is carry weight for now. But ultimately, for this particular map, there's a farmhouse, I think, in the very middle of the map that I really want to take advantage of. So let's look at our camping craft to make sure I don't leave anything behind when we leave this particular house. Man, we got a lot of stuff. Alright. Let's drink some water. And let's go ahead and eat the peanut butter just to get rid of it. Alright. And maybe a crunchy stuff. And then we'll top off the water again, because it makes you a little thirsty. Alright, and then let's see what time of day it is. Okay, so it's early morning. I'm going to take my pots back, because I'm going to need those. The fire will eventually burn itself out. I need my bedroll. And I think we looted this house. Let me just take a little quick once-over right quick before I walk away. Yeah, looks like we did all this. Oh, I didn't see this. That's a toaster oven, not a microwave. Oh, I know where this is. Okay, so in the story mode, this is where all the survivors ended up, and there's like a preacher or something you have to help out. Okay, so I think I know where we're at now. Let's see how we're doing for weaponry. Tools. How much ammo do I have? Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah, I remember now. Like, this game got pretty generous with the loot table, even though I'm doing, I think it's Stalker, which is the second to hardest mode. So, yeah, this should be pretty good. And I don't think I can go down there. Let me go ahead now. No, the other one. There we go. Alright, so we did that. Let's make sure I didn't do... or I checked out the houses. And we're going to map a lot, so that way, you know, I can show you what this map layout looks like. Empty... Nothing. And spray paint. We'll take it. Nothing. I always flip these down out of habit, but there's never anything in them. I always thought it'd be cool to flip it down and see like a set of keys drop into your lap or something. Ooh, there's a wolf. Guten Tag, Wölfer. Schwarzwölfer. I get you. Easy. Have a seat. Battery. Since I don't have the carry weight thing, I'm just going to take them. You can dismantle them for lead plates and then, well, you know the rest. Make bullets. Make it a bullets, which is what I do in real life. Wow, that hunting knife is busted. Okay. Next time we make a stop, we got to sharpen our tools. Alright, so we stripped him down. Let's see what we got here.
I could use this.
Yeah, I'll take it. Don't worry, I'll sort all this crap out once I actually get to sit down and take inventory again. Ooh, jerky. Let me in. Yep. That noise when you're sitting there trying to loot the glove box, I swear it sounds like you're pushing cassette tapes around. Another one? Guten Tag, Schwarzwölfer. I'll get you. Oh, shit. Oh, he got me! Alright, fine. No big deal. That kind of sucked. I stabbed him. I know I stabbed him. Alright, well, let's deal with the blood loss. I don't think he tore my clothes. Okay. Disinfectant. Good. I think that's all I need. I don't have any, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I'm not in pain, so I don't need the pain meds. Let's go take a look at here. Okay, so I haven't been here yet. Yeah, you open the fridge, just, you know, that much. Really useful. I'll leave that stuff. We're just gonna take everything.
This stuff will come in handy.
Sure. That would light up during Aurora. And then you get to read like storyline stories, which is kind of cool. Chips. Nothing. Nothing.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah, that'll make up the one I just used. So I managed to stab that wolf, so he will expire eventually. It might take a while, but he will expire. Which means there will be another body out there somewhere. This map is fairly unforgiving for Stalker mode, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Actually, kind of a funny thing happened. When you play the story mode, I was standing up and above a bear. So I was kind of like Overwatch, and I took one shot at him with the 303 and just dropped him. It's pretty. I call it a lucky shot, but it was just a well-placed one, in all honesty. So, wait a minute. What happened to the one I shot earlier? I guess since I looted him out, the body just vanished. Whatever. Whatever. Let's just move on. Now, Pleasant Valley is huge in terms of POIs. Like, there's a ton of stuff you can do here. So, this may take a while. We will probably touch on overtime just a bit. It's been a long time since I played this, so I think for a, I don't know, season premiere, maybe I'll run this one just a little long. I haven't really decided yet. One of the things I'm planning on doing, I did get quite a few extra subscribers in the last month, which I'm very appreciative of. Thank you. And I was planning on doing a video called So You Want to Be a YouTuber, and it was just going to be me essentially just sharing my experiences doing this so far. I think I've been doing this now for about 3 years. I know I'm not a big channel or anything, but you know, just based off of my perspective, and then maybe some advice on maybe if you want to get started. So keep an eye out for that. It's just one of the things I'm trying really hard not to do right now is like talk about my personal demons for the last month. I want to, but I don't know you guys. I don't know you guys, so anyway. Most of this stuff I don't need. I'll probably end up tearing it all down once we settle in for the night somewhere.
What have we here?
Like, I don't need any of that. I want this thing called, I think it's called a Kawachikon sweater. I think that's one of the nicer ones in terms of heat bonus. The fisherman sweaters are good, though, too. Hang on a sec. You have to bear with me. I gotta... Part of the state that I live in doesn't agree with me anymore, like allergies. So, when you live in a place that's very moist, airborne mold becomes a problem. So I'm trying really hard not to clear my throat and cough a lot. But, because of that, I'm forced to pretty much eat cough drops about 5 times more often than I used to smoke cigarettes. Which I quit probably 15 years ago, something like that. I snuck one or two every once in a while. I'd get in a mood or whatever. But by and large, I quit about 15 years ago. I think I sneak one cigarette like every 2 or 3 years. What's funny is, and I don't recommend anybody starting it, but what's kind of funny is you get, if you do it the first time, it's really hard to get it down. But if you've quit for a long time, and then you go back to it, it's like nothing happened. Like you just picked up right where you left off. Like there's no harshness, no, I don't know. At least for me, there isn't. Well, like I said, I'm not promoting that. The reason I quit in the first place is I actually like breathing, and as I got older, like in my late 20s, I noticed that, you know, the phlegm was getting bad, and you know, my allergies were starting to appear, and I didn't like that. I was like, not no more. I like breathing. Not breathing sucks, so I never noticed this before. Can't read it though. Alright, now if I remember right, last season we came in here and I didn't really get a chance to see this because it was, I want to say like blizzard conditions. Doesn't look like there's anything here anyway. Let me go ahead and start doing this. There we go. My goal is to fill out the map just so you guys can see it. Like when you play storyline mode, you get the whole map. And you even get a marker, like what direction you're facing and stuff like that. Which I always thought for the Sandbox Survival, they should have added a loot compass. Like you should be able to get a compass, and then that way it would put your marker on the map with your orientation. But in the Sandbox Survival, one of the really cool things is you actually... Oh, shoot. Yeah, buddy. Didn't even get a chance to sneak up on me. That's right. That's right. That scared the shit out of me. Like we got out of that car and I just heard, like, what? Wait a minute. Now the problem is I can't harvest this because there's another wolf out here somewhere. Damn it. There he is. Is he stuck in there? Oh man, there's so many wolves on this map. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, how'd that work out for you? There's another one out there. Right there. Man, Stalker is for real. Holy crap, there's a lot of wolves. My concern, well, screw it. Let's take the gamble and see what the hell happens. If I get attacked while I'm looting, it's gonna suck. But sometimes what happens is it ends up spawning them real close to you after you do your loot. I think we're gonna be okay. I'm taking it all. I mean, you guys know I don't have the carry weight thing on, so I'm just doing this so we have a really good chance of getting around the map. It's about to get kind of ugly around here, too. There he is. I hear you. He don't want none of this. He don't want no smoke. Ooh, that's cool. Now, I'm not doing it because it takes up time, but if you start breaking down these crates, you will get a lot of wood, and the other thing is you may find something hidden underneath them. At least on, was it Fisherman's Bay or whatever? Hang on. Sorry, Bleak Inlet. Down here, when you get near the fish cannery or whatnot, if you tear down the crates, you actually will find sardines, cans of sardines, underneath them, or inside the crate, essentially, after you break it down. So, I mean, it's a thing. I do like how every update they seem to enrich the experience just a little bit further each time, too, which is pretty nice. I really don't have to mark all of these, but I'm doing it out of habit. Alright, anything in here? Yet. Anything in here? Yet. So usually what I would do is I would do stuff like this just as a way to mark the vehicle that I've been in it, or I'd just leave the hood open. There we go. I think that solved that little problem. The guy I used to watch, Athenon, what he would do back before the update that gave you a use for them is he would take the batteries and he would put them on the hood or on the roof of the car. So at a distance you could see it and just be like, nope, nope, I've already been over there. Alright, I think that's all the wolves for this area of the map. Hopefully. Hopefully? Maybe? I don't know. We just have to loot everything. Loot all the things. And then when you play this legitimately with the carry weight, then what you have to do is you really have to balance um, what you want to carry versus what you need to leave behind. Now, there have been playthroughs where people do interloper, and the original challenge I remember hearing about was 500 days,
Better
which
find
is
some
what,
water.
a year and a half, right? For interloper. Which, if you've ever played it, you know that's no easy feat. There's almost no food. There's hardly any loot. You have to literally craft everything you need to survive, clothing-wise. Uh, you're pretty much there's no guns, and you're dependent on a bow and arrow, essentially.
Hope I can still eat this.
So I mean, that is the hardest hardcore challenge, which I can't do. My talent ceiling stops at Stalker, basically. And I'm fine with that. I mean, I enjoy the game. But I saw one guy, I think he survived 1,500 days. Oh, hi, baby girl. Sorry. My dog went into heat Sunday, so she's been very needy, I guess is a good way to put it. She's just laying there flicking her tail at me. But she's a good girl, and people started making inquiries about her once I announced that she's in heat, and I reluctantly informed them that we are not breeding her this heat because she has had 3 consecutive litters, which was against my wishes. I wanted her to have 1, and then I wanted her to take 1 off, and then we thought, well, maybe we'll have a second one after, and then she would take the 3rd, heat off, and then maybe we would do 1 last one. Instead, she had 3 consecutive because apparently her suitor is Houdini. Because I put her basically in what's like a chastity belt, and he sort of, figuratively speaking, figured out how to open a bra one-handed. It's funny. Like, I jokingly say that Yorkshire Terriers are probably the dumbest breed of terrier in the terrier group. I raised Schnauzers for decades, and I raised Australian Silky Terriers, and they're pretty smart. But I gotta admit, man, these Yorkies are kinda dumb. Like, I trained them all the same way, and Schnauzers are very intelligent, and these Yorkies are not. Like, they're always just, well, I'll just say it, they're just little assholes. Sometimes. But yeah, he's Houdini, and he found a way to get in there, and so we've had 3 litters, 11 puppies total. I kept the first litter, all of them, for myself, and then I kept the runt of the second litter, and then when the 3rd litter came, I sold all 4 of them. We had 4 in the 3rd litter, and I sold all of them. And yeah, the only female from that litter went to somebody I was involved with, and that person is kind of not around anymore. Not my choice. But at least I know she'll take good care of her, so I don't have to worry about that. At least I don't think I do. I'm really sorry that I barely discovered most of this map for you guys, but when it comes to this level of, survivability, you really need to check everything. That's very important, especially on this map, because the wildlife is incredible on it. First of all, there's, I think, 2 bears and 500 million wolves, and because it's on Stalker, it's going to respawn wolves at an insane rate. So okay, there's nothing here. I never saw that before up there. Oh well. Alright, so realistically, I think we are at... Oh, I gotta mark it. Okay. I was gonna say, I think we're somewhere on the right side of the map, heading north, but I want to go across the bottom first. Yeah. I want to go this way first. So let me backtrack ever so slightly. But, I mean, we've gone through all this stuff here. If you're wondering why my run meter is so poor, it's because of the clothing I'm wearing. So, like, the ski boots are quite heavy and cumbersome, clunky, So it affects your ability to run because they're heavy boots. Same thing with the bearskin coat. Same thing with the wolfskin coat. Same thing while you carry a moose backpack. Do I have a moose backpack? I don't. But if I had one, yeah, the extra weight encumbers you. So your stamina per run is obviously going to be shorter. Best way to describe that is try to run naked versus try to run with 50 pounds of gear on your back. And you'll see exactly what I mean. Walking into the wind sucks. Okay, so this is a little
Something's
side
making
road
me
here.
feel tired.
Yeah, it's called fatigue. Imagine that. Mackenzie always has this insane ability to just be Captain Obvious, doesn't he? Okay, so we're getting towards the evening here. I think there's another point of interest here I can get to. I guess I'll just carry the revolver for now. Let's get to the getting. Yeah. Alright, let me take a quick pause because apparently I have to go cook my family dinner.
A few moments later.
Okay, that took a little longer than I expected, but whatever. These things happen. Chicken fried steak, red mashed potatoes, and green beans, in case you were really wondering, which I don't think anybody gives a crap, but whatever. Now you know. Let's get to our rifle. And we're just going to walk the map a bit. I think I'll just take you to the next point of interest for this episode, because there's only like I think there's only like 5 or 6 real major points of interest for this one. And if you hear any dogs barking, I've got both of the girls here now. So I've got the mother in heat, and I've got her daughter to keep her company. And everyone got haircuts today except the daughter, because she's like, I don't know, a 20-year-old Cyndi Lauper. So she likes to have her hair crazy and disheveled, and she acts like a bit of a firebrand, which kind of reminds me of a female friend of mine, but whatever. Anyway, let's see, I'm running out of daylight, so I'm going to start marking this. I think there's a barn coming up too. There we go. Alright. Down here, I think, is a road to one of the exits off the map. Don't quote me on it, because I haven't been on this map for a while. Oh, look, we got a Wölfe. Guten Nacht. Oh, it's Guten Nacht, isn't it? Because it's almost nighttime. Yeah. Guten Nacht. Herr Schwarzwölfe. No. Schwarzwölfe. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, shit. Missed again. Damn it. I don't really have a good understanding of the hitbox for this game, because sometimes it looks like I got him dead to rights and it just misses. The other really irritating thing is you know I'm wearing gloves and yet his hands are bare. Well, come at me, big fella. See, I missed again. Like dead to rights. Twice. Screw it. I'm wasting ammo. He's gonna come back. Should we try it one more time? Should I stabilize myself by squatting? Let's try that. Should I wait till he gets closer this time? You would think a 303 round would do it. I don't know why I've got like a Japanese Arasaka's last ditch. I definitely hit him that. Oh, there's a second one. Look at that. I know I hit him. He's gonna die. You hear that? That's the kind of crap I gotta put up with. All day. Every day. So that wolf's not coming back. Living. Living for sure. This one here. Come on, big fella. I'll take you on. Right here. Yeah. How'd that work out for you? Wait, I left the casing behind. I really should not do that because we're running out of time. daylight time, that is. So I'll just mark it. There, I left a carcass right there. Okay. Yeah, it's getting dark. We better get to the getting. Somewhere out there is going to be a dead wolf, because I'm pretty sure I hit that thing in the head, and yet it survived, which means I probably just took its lower jaw off or something. No, this game is not that graphic, but if it was, oh boy, that would be mildly entertaining. No real Timberwolves were harmed in the making of this recording. Alright, Contemplation Bridge. We will have to mark it. It almost looks like I'm walking in a squat right now, but it's not. This is the squat, so I don't know what the deal is. God, I just can't get distractions to stop happening in my house. The one time I decide to record, like the one freaking time in weeks. Okay, I see the barn. I also hear, you know, people screaming at dogs again. Sorry about that. Those are the open barns. I'm not really wanting to deal with that, but I might have to go there anyway. Like, I'll leave that car. We'll go here. The weather's about to turn to crap. Yeah, and that's the first major barn anyway. So yeah, we should probably go there. Man, are we slow? I'm out of run. Do I have any coffee I can drink? Let's see. Tea. Let's check our inventory right quick. Yes, we do. Let me drink this. It's cold, but at least we have a little bit of stamina to work with now. In case I want to, like, trudge through it like this. There we go. There's another wolf on the left. Two of them. Man! Yeah. If you like shooting wolves in the face, Stalker mode is for you. It was like, they saw you. There's a picture of you somewhere on Hinterland's desk, and they were like, let's make this guy a game mode. He wants to kill wolves. Come on up. Oh my god, how did I miss that? Screw it. So I've got a few things working in my favor. The bearskin or wolfskin jacket scares them. And the fact that I took a shot at them, that kind of scares them. Let's see, accelerant. I don't think there's anything else in here. Take a quick look around. Alright, we're going to the barn. We're also going to take a shot at this wolf here who thinks he's about to get fresh. Man, it's going to be hard to see him for this shot. I got to get the snow to fall in a certain way. That is not helping. Screw it, I'll take the shot anyway. Come on, big fella. Damn it, really? I'm not going to take another one.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Alright, so it has been my experience that if I go inside the, yeah, there's always like a soda or something in here. See? I hear you. Good God, look at how many wolves there are! Uh-oh. Oh, it wouldn't let me shoot him that time! What the hell? Jesus! Maybe I should have used the revolver. Damn it. That sucked. Alright, screw it. Okay, so we have a sprain. We got problems. We got problems. So here we are in the barn, surrounded by wolves. And we're gonna need some light. There we go. Looking good. Just take everything. Screw it. Let's deal with our wolf bite. Do I need antiseptic? No, just pain. Okay. Painkillers. Wait a minute, isn't there a drink that does that? Like, I gotta quit using all my medicines. Yeah, it's rosehip tea, right? Yeah. Bing! There we go. Alright, so now we won't be like Uncle Limpy. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Yeah, I like to use the cardboard ones first. Get them all out of here. Looks like we got a lot of wood to play with. Yeah. Man. One of these days, while we play this, I may actually start sharing some of my educational background and professionalism about how to deal with mental fortitude issues, I guess is a good way to put it. But today is not that day. And I need to get this lit again because I can't see where we're going inside this place yet. And we're going to go ahead and put our cooking pots out despite the fact that, oh no, we have food. We can cook. That's cool. I forgot we took all them wolves apart. So let's do it by condition. The other way. That's not it. Maybe there we go. Cook that, and we'll cook that. And we've got 44 minutes to play with while we do it. No battery. So in a real pinch, you can actually sleep in the truck with your sleeping
I think I
bag.
can use this.
But since we have a fire out, and we actually have a bearskin bedroll, we can just do that and loot out the place. So let's see, stay on target and no left behind. Okay, we'll just take it. Take this. Oh, I'm about to run out of fuel, aren't I? Let's do something about that, shall we? I've never actually let my lantern run out before. I never saw it flicker like that before. But, obviously now you can tell that there's quite a difference. Holy crap. Alright, so those are still cooking, that's fine. Just checking to see if there's any clothes or anything here. There isn't. See, I did that one. Pretty sure I did this one, right? Yeah. Wait, was there something down there? No. Check every corner, though, because they like to sneak things around like that. Let's see, we still got 26 minutes. Oh, did I forget to add the fuel? I should probably do that. Yeah. So, well, since I got a ton of coal, let's just use coal. Screw it. That's gonna get good and hot, too. Okay, first aid.
I could use this.
Nice. Don't really need it. Oh, that reminds me, we gotta sharpen knives and all that good stuff, don't we? Yeah, this loot table, I don't know if they really lightened it up or what, or I guess fattened it up, but it's really generous even
Could
for
end
Stalker.
up being useful.
I got no complaints. It makes the surviving challenges for a certain number of days a little easier, though, if I'm honest. Like those guys who did 1,500 days of Interloper, they didn't have loot tables even close to this. No way. But those guys are just awesome at this game.
This don't come in handy.
Coffee, I think that's everything up here. Like this, there's not a whole lot I can loot here in terms of hidden things. Alright, now I can put this away because we're right here and it looks like my food's almost ready. We'll just finish it out like this and eat it. So, that risk of intestinal parasites thing, it's, it only happens, as far as I can tell, in the Sandbox survival. Because every time I played the story mode and I was eating wolves, it was no big deal. But either way, we're sort of out of time for today. So this was Season 4, the season premiere, Episode 1 of the Long Dark Sandbox Survival. And we are in Pleasant Valley, and I'm roughly in the middle of the map, somewhere around here. And I will light it up um, starting the next episode once I can go outside in the light and map it and probably kill half a dozen wolves. But anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a regular here, welcome back. Either way, maybe check out my other playlists and see if my other interests may be of interest to you. Also, we do host a show on Saturdays called The Week in Review. I say we because it's not just me. I usually have two co-hosts. Um, that's 10 a.m. to noon Central Standard Time on Saturday, as long as I don't have a weekend job that I haven't started yet, which I might do. Not sure yet. Either way, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy this game, I believe there's a link in the description below of every one of these episodes for this particular game, so you can download it. And remember that every time you buy this game, the money goes towards the conservation for the Greater Canada area, so you can help them out too. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Later.